Hey Scrappy friends, got too quiet doing this one because Mr. Ding's asleep in bed, he's on nights. Welcome back. I have a layout for you today using 30 days of sketches for June 2024, series 15. I'm using a sketch by the lovely Mel W from Tasmania, and I'm not posting this on the day her sketch was because I've just chosen some sketches I want to play with. So Sarah's an in real life friend, so I chose hers, and Mel supports my channel a lot as a fellow creator, so I wanted to do her sketch too. Mel, this was really challenging, but I absolutely loved working with it, and I think I've pulled off something that I really love with it as well, so thanks for the challenge. Before we get scrapping, if you're not already a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and yeah, hit the like button. And if you enjoy the video, let me know in the comments what you've enjoyed. I'm not sure what to say, pop an emoji for the sake of scrapbooking. Okay, let's get scrapping.
So I'm going to be using Pretty Little Studio Good Vibrations again for this one, and I'm just going through the papers to pull out the ones that I feel I might use. We've got some that I'm pulling out for backgrounds and then for the layers in the sketch. So I do decide to go with this piece here for the background. I wanted something that was kind of like a neutral, and I feel that the tones of these greens against everything else I add to the page gives it kind of like a neutral background. I had an idea with this. Now, with the sketch, it's got like a square within the main page and to the bottom right, and then a diamond inside of that. I had the idea of doing an offset piece, so tilting a piece, and then saw that Sarah had done that for her layout, and I was like, oh, great minds. So I thought, let's do something a little bit different. So I have still done the tilted piece that I had originally had the idea of doing, um, and then I've took the star as a tilted piece on top of that for my, instead of the diamond in the middle. So I'm just going to stick this sunburst kind of sun ray um, piece down first of all, and put that on a slant, sort of lining up to the edges of two of the rays that are coming out. Um, so just stick that down. I'm really sorry, my phone's pinging away. Let me just put that on silent. And then I'm cutting it down the um, to the base of the page and just using my scissors along the edge of the base page to do that. I'm then going to add the star on top, and before that I just use my nails. I don't know what I've done with my distress tool, so I just use my nails to curl up the edge of the paper, and then with the star I'm going to go around again with my nails and distress the edges of the star too. So I'm just going to lift the photos up and do that. Oh no, stick it down first. There we go. Put the adhesive on, and then I've gone round. So once I've gone round all the edges with my nail just to lift those edges up, I do stick the star down, and I do the star sort of wonky as well, and trim off two of the points. Uh, and two of the points are going over the edge of the first layer that I've added, but with the point in the corner matching the corner of the layout. So I've decided it's kind of like a wonky grid. I do actually decide to cut the photos all up separately. I had thought I'd printed them in order, and I haven't. There are some photos that aren't quite in the right order. I had started cutting them because of the ones I wanted to individually raise on foam pads. The idea was there was just going to be a couple each line that were raised, and then when I've had to change some around um, because I've realised they weren't in the right order, I've then ended up just putting them all on foam pads. And I do like the look of that. So I when I do stick these down, I'll come in with my T-square ruler in a minute after I've made sure they're all in the right order and got my foam pads on the back. Once I've got them stuck down, I then realise, once I get the first middle row stuck down, I then realise I've stuck them down all in the same line and have to lift the middle one up a little bit because it's supposed to not quite be level. So just doing that. So getting these all stuck down now, taking the back off the foam. And then once that's done, I come in with the alpha stickers. So I'm just going to grab the embellishments. So I'm going to come in with the alpha stickers and I go, because it's the backgrounds like the blues and the greens, I do end up using the red alpha stickers because I think I'm just going to want it to stand out instead of uh, merging in with the background. So I'm going to grab those letter stickers in red and then I use the little white square ones. The photos are, so when we arrived at my niece Emma's house, she was looking after little O that day. My sister and husband were on holiday with my brother and his wife, and um, we went for coffee club at Emma's house. So when we arrived, and Emma and O answered the door with baby I, and I was like, Auntie Helen built a tower. So I sat and built a tower with him for a little bit, and then I needed to get off the floor. So as soon as I sat on the sofa, he was like, Uncle Mark, tower. So Mark had to get on the floor with him. And they're building this tower, and he grabs Woody from Toy Story. Oscar does. Grabs Woody from Toy Story and smashes into the tower and knocks it down. And Uncle Mark sat with a marred lip, pretending he's upset because he worked really hard on this tower. Um, so yeah, and then the last photo in the series is starting on a new tower. So what I've done here is with the sticker, because it's going to hang it off the bottom and I want to put a foam pad behind it, just want to give it some structure. So I've stuck the sticker to a piece of cardstock and I'm just trimming around it with my paper snips, and then I'll just pop a foam pad under it so it's the same height as the photos, and then that'll yeah, with pouring it on a piece of card, it just means that when it goes in my page, it doesn't push the bits of sticker that aren't supported onto the page, so it just helps with that. So I'm going to cut a couple of labels here and pop them along the left side there, and I do add one of the circles. I'm actually wishing I'd stuck this on a piece of cardstock and cut that out as well, and just to, you'll see on the close-up so you can see it, um, with all the creases in from going over the edge of the page. I just think that might have looked a little bit better if I've popped it in on a piece of card. So journaling's going here. I'm just popping some lines on, ready for writing the journaling off camera after I finished. There is a bit of a um, coating on these papers from Pretty Little Studio. So I would say if you are writing your journaling in pen, just make sure you don't smudge it and you set it aside for the pen to dry properly. It won't come off completely, it won't smudge off completely as if it was on something that's really glossy. It's just a device, just letting the pen set before you go over it again and smudge it. So I grab this sticker for my top corner. I wanted something red up there with the label that I've cut from the cut parts for the date to go on. And then I do go through the embellishments again, sort of looking through, and decide actually I'm not going to add anything else. I just scatter a couple of more stars around, and then we are done. Thanks so much for watching, and I shall see you again another time. Close ups at the end. Take care. Bye bye.